Alright, welcome back to, well, it's time for yet another episode of Journey Through Eorzea. As always, I am Man with Hat, Tiberius Fox. We are coming right off the tail end of the last episode, which was a brutal one. Hulshfont had a real bad time, and we are all very sad about it. Please forgive my monotone, it's just facts. We also saved this Vanu guy, and it turns out the Empire's here. Normally I'm a big fan of Empires, but not this one, so we're gonna have to raffle stomp them also into the floor, so with that, let's do it. Vanu owes you much and more to Netherlings. As saviors, as heroes, Zundu welcome you. To village we go, to north. Come, come. So the Garleans were searching for the Archbishop and believed that the Vanu knew something about his whereabouts. Methods notwithstanding, they may have the right of it. I conclude that we should accept Vanu's offer of hospitality and visit his village. Alright. Man, I got time for this fate. You little moth weird things need to go away. I don't remember ever going over here. Wait, or is it that? Am I thinking of the wrong thing? Is this just the... Oh, it's just the Vanu village. I'm just, like, dumb and I don't understand, like, anything about anything. Alright, well, let's mount roulette, shall we? Oh no, what if my thing suddenly turned into an airship? I hate that I can't see out of the back of this. It really bothers me. But you can see from the side it looks cool, and like the front and everything else. But when you're actually flying it, you just stare at like exhaust the whole time. First world problems, right? First Eorzean problems. Like breeze guides leaves to rest, come to lay down your burdens, Netherlings. Vanu throws wide arms in me greeting. Behold, Oxzundu. I like him better than the birds that I saw in the Dawn Trail areas. A far warmer welcome than one you received from the Vundu, I think. Ha! Vundu bluster and blow hither and yon. Sound and fury, like aimless gale. Eh? What unseen lightning begets such thunderous report? Is it the supergiant airship? There you are. Did you see it? It's that damned flying whale again. The Imperials are after it. Where? The White? Bismark. The Bismark trial, even though it's simple, might be one of my favorite trials in the entire game. I really like that one. He's wounded. By the 12, did that beast just eat that island? O insatiable White, O devourer of worlds, why must you torment us? Bah, Vanu wastes no more words on his unfathomable deeds. Come, Netherlings, come and break words with Chief of Zundu. He runs like he has weapons in his hand. They think I didn't notice, I noticed. See, when they have Dancer, this is the... I want to do this. I want to do this thing, like the Maori type dance that they do. You give me a Dancer where I can change it to where I do the Vanu dances for my dances for my the Dancer, and I'll play Dancer. Until they do that, I'm not doing it. That's my personal opinion, and I'm sticking to it. I love the Vanu dances. The little Maori Vanu dances they do. Those are cool. They're brawling. They're ready to bowl out, you know what I mean? With wisdom deep as nethers, and eyes as clear as cloudless blue, Vanu speaks for Zundu. Hearken to his words. Netherlings deliver Vanu from claws of steel-shod fiends and proved nobility. He knows not to ignore zephyr winds and brings before you all with haste. Soft rains and soothe the hearts of the sunshine to warm. Gratitude of Zanu, chief of Zundu, is boundless. We are honored to meet you, Chief Zanu. I am Alphanode Levelu. I botched that so hard. Alphanode Levelu, and these are my companions Tiberius Fox and Sid Garland. We have come in search of an airship, a flying vessel of the Nethers, which we believe is somewhere in the Cloud Sea. Ah, like the black steel-shod contraption which you save Lord Vanu? Alas, no. The ship belongs to the Garlean Empire, an old enemy of ours, though not the enemy we were looking for at present. The men we seek wear armor of the purest white, and are led by an older man in white robes. Wait, Lanu Vanu here tell of these Netherlings? You do, are you certain? As sun rises and falls and returns, we are. Zundu scouts. Oh, so sorry. Zundu scouts can testify to words of Lanu Vanu. Aye, winds carry purpose of Netherlings are areas as well. Netherlings seek key to Alisla. Huh? Now we're getting somewhere. Tell us, Chief Sanu, exactly what is this Alisla? Beware, Netherlings. The blackest clouds portend greatest danger. Look not into the heart of tempest. There lies ancient birthplace of sin, home of forbidden secrets. To speak more is to call the wind. In other words, we won't talk about it because we're afraid it's going to bring about problems. But the white devours isle where key is kept. Deep within bowels of mighty Bismark it lies, beyond reach of the foolhardy, and beyond ours. Rejoice not in his gluttony, Lord Vanu, for as a stone gives way to water and wind, as all yields to the white. This he knows, Chosonu. Madness of Vundu bodes ill for all Vanu. I totally forgot these birds were red. For some reason I thought they were like gray or blue. And I think the other ones are gray or blue. I'm getting them all backwards. Well, that means the fight for Bismarck will probably be coming up soon. And that's pretty cool, because I like the fight with Bismarck. So, we got that going for us. So Alisla is home to forbidden secrets, accessible only to the bearer of a key which the Archbishop covets. Much as I would like to believe it is safe within the belly of Bismarck, the Knights of the Heavens Ward wield primal powers. If we do not slay the whale and claim the key first, they surely will. Quite how we will go about it is another matter. Okay. As was the case in our battle with Leviathan, we are out of our element in this time. We have fewer allies to call upon. Be that as it may, our customary approach still holds true. We must begin by learning more about the white. Let us each question the residents of the village, then regroup and share our findings on. Or we could just build a cool thing and go, like, rip him out. Know what I mean? We could just do it. We could just do it right now. If Netherlings seek knowledge of the white, then speak with Kunai Vali, foremost keeper of tales. But neglect not to present yourself in humility and respect. As sun yields to moon and moon to sun, Netherlings must greet Kanu Vali with a bow. Okay. I could always do the Ikalikalaki, like the birds that are over in, whatchamacallit. Oh, pocket potato, 15. Night lurker, oh yeah. I know, it's like, that's good enough for the birds over the ocean. Is it good enough for them? No, they want a bow. Like, looking for this thing. I know it's supposed to be here. Oh, there he is. Kanu Valley. You know, just for kicks and giggles, I'm gonna give him the wrong emote because it's funny. Where's the dumb one that they gave me? Hang on. Gotta find the stupid one they gave me. Unless that was... yeah, there it is. Okahali. What ill-mannered beast comes before Kanu Valley and begs to hear tales? None who deserve aught. That much she knows. Oh, you don't know the ones from the You don't know about the ones from the far whatever? Doesn't know about the ones from the far west. Zephyr winds at your back and sunshine to warm your brow, traveler from below. Kanu Valley, keeper of tales, bears your words, and she remembers. In times long ago in lands elsewhere, before even the cloud sea, the white is a one among many. Newborn he swims beside his many brothers in the seed of endless water. But hated the white is, and his brothers are purest black. So great is their contempt, their loathing, that they turn upon him and rend his flesh asunder. And so he falls, only to rise again, for merciful gods raise him to the heavens, and there he is reborn. The white still longs for the sea for which he cannot return, but in rebirth a splinter of the divine is shared, and so he opens his maw, and from whence the clouds a new sea is born, home to him alone. Content, he gazes below and sees others who are as he, hated and hunted. He weeps, and in his benevolence he raises up isles of earth and guides these people to the cloud sea. Such is the tale of his rebirth and the salvation of the Vanu. May it never be forgot. But this demon which menaces the cloud sea, his rage is that of the Vundu. His hunger is of the wild beast. The isles are his gift to us, yet now he must consume them. Kanu Valley knows no tales like this. Because he's fake. He's a fake hedgehog. You know what I mean? Real ones know that reference too. If you know all about people being fake hedgehogs, you know. You know. So according to the Vanu, the Sea of Clouds and the Floating Isles were gifts from Bismarck to his people. Gifts which he has taken to eating, yes? Technically within his rights, I suppose. It's perchance a little ungenerous. Gods? Ugh. But what of you, Alphino? Did you learn aught of value? Alas, no. That is, unless you have an interest in the intricacies of Vanu sky fishing. Sky fishing? My gods, that's it, Alphino. My boy, I could kiss you. Please don't. From what we have observed, Bismarck is a creature of pure instinct, driven primarily by hunger. When wounded by the Imperials, it fled, and not before devouring another island to restore its strength. What I propose is this. We tow a suitably appetizing island through the Sea of Clouds, in essence, fishing for our flying whale. Once we draw Bismarck out of hiding, we shall use the dragon killers to fire grapples upon the beast's hide, and then reel it in close, enabling our resident Icon Slayer to engage it directly. A bold plan, Master Garland, but an exceedingly dangerous one. Should Tiberius fail to subdue the creature, he could almost certainly be eaten, along with the rest of your appetizing island. Dude, I am ready to scrap at any time. Oh, he won't fail, and if anything does go wrong, I'll be at the helm of the Enterprise, ready to tow him out of trouble. I wouldn't entrust a task like this to anyone else. Nor I. I trust you have no objections to my joining you as well. Not at all. The more the merrier. Right then, it seems the boys and I have a lot... Oh, it's Sid. My bad. Right then, it seems the boys and I have a lot of work to do on the Enterprise, and is ready to be the fishing trip while you two need find some bait. And not just any island mine. I want a mouthful at most. I thought Alphino was going to tell me something because he turned to me. But then he didn't at all. It was still Sid the whole time. Oh. Well, you heard Sid. We need the island to bait the hook. By the way of the first step, I propose we speak with Chief Sanu. If the Zundor is concerned by Bismarck's behavior as they have given us to believe, they may well be supportive of our efforts to slay him. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Get that dead sprint going. For some reason I thought he was over there, but he's over here. The Tramontane is upon us. The white feast and the Vundu rejoice in his carnage. Hear me, Chief Sanu. This creature which torments you now is not the deity who raised up the floating isles and made a gift to them for you. He is a perversion of your beliefs given form by the Vundu, a false savior who consumes that which he should rightly safeguard. Yet it does not need be this way, Chief Sanu. We have the power to strike down this impostor, but we must beg of you an island to see it done. Moats against the tempest, in vain do they struggle. Yet who is Sanu to speak of what may be? Perhaps even the Tramontane can turn the Ponente. Okay. Very well, Netherlings. When you are ready, tell Zundu the scouts what manner of island you require, and they will guide you to it. We shall not fail, Chief Sanu. On that you have my word. Come, Tiberius, let us see how Sid's preparations are progressing. Well, it was like 5 seconds ago, so I can't imagine he's got that much done. But what do I know? I'm just a simple man riding a pink Easter thing. It's actually almost Easter. This thing feels weird when you're using it in, like, November, but now it just feels almost like right at home, you know what I mean? Nothing like, hey, it's Easter, well, let's just do some eggs or whatever. I don't think this thing's going to summon a cross, you know what I mean? So, I guess eggs is the best it can do. Alright, let's see. We're going a ways. Alright, we're going to make this thing do the little wiggle wiggle. So we can fly it. Because we're not above flying. Like, look how far away it wanted us to go. It's like, but why though? Endymion. That guy's a YouTuber. Can't you believe it? Oh. I see an entrance. Our Ishgardian friends have furnished us with dragon killers and ammunition, and I have taken the liberty of procuring a Magitech field generator as well. Rest assured, we've chains to spare, every link forged by the manufactory's master craftsmen. If you have any lingering doubts as to their strength, know that they were originally intended to bind dragons, and were not found wanting. It pleases me to inform you that the Vanu have agreed to furnish us with an island of our choosing. Then all that remains is to confirm the readiness of our poor buggers who will actually be doing the fighting. Tiberius, let Wedge know when your party is assembled. Sure, like right now. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but I don't like this plan. I don't like it one little bit, but I can't help being excited the same. So tell me, Tiberius, are you ready to hunt the white whale? Absolutely, you can call me Captain Ahab. After you then, Tiberius, all aboard. The Limitless Blue. Dude, I love the Limitless Blue. I know I've said this like the third time I said that, but it just is. Alright. So, let's see. First, let's clear the selection. And that. Alright, how long? 9 minutes? Dude, last time I said 11 minutes and it was 3. It was like the shortest queue I've ever had in my life. But I don't think it even asked me if I want. Yeah, I just like want to do. I find it interesting that some stuff they let you do with AI, but other ones they don't. I don't know how they would do Limitless Blue with AI without like completely butchering the experience. You know what I mean? I just don't think the AI are smart enough to do everything that needs to be done. But like, I like Limitless Blue because it's not like super complicated, but it's just like there's just enough engagement there to really bring it in. You know what I mean? Anyway, we'll be back when it pops. Alright, well that was way longer than it should have been. That was straight up 20 minutes. I was sitting there, instant portrait. Oh, I gotta fix my portrait because might change my pants. Oh, I love that music, so good. I forgot that was like one of my favorite things about it. I have this on my phone. I bought this song. Let's do it. Less talking, more fighting. Am I right? I was hoping to just do my quick emote thing, but apparently I didn't have that. It's too far back. One of the members is new to the duty! Oh no, we've been staggered. That guy's sword's cool. We're just like standing around. Come on, guys. Get with the program. Oh! Alright, I can hit him from behind. Oh, alright. I should learn eventually what that gauge with the double swords actually means. I have no idea what it means. Get the shields up. Mr. Data. Poker shields. Oh. Okay. All thing I know about this is definitely try not to get greedy. I always get greedy. I've seen people fall off from this from getting too greedy. we hit him with the true north so we can get as much out of this as possible. Alright. Doing solid damage. I think these guys have to be kept away from each other. I don't know that, but I think that. I don't know. I can't get there. I'm being body blocked by a tornado. Hit him from the side. Stay away from me. Leave me alone. No one's got time for that. Oh, he's on that side. He's on that side. Man. So good. I'm trying as hard as I possibly can to do these positionals. Do not pretend to be good at them. Just, I live the life that I was given, you know what I mean? I know that wasn't a hiding thing. I know it wasn't. That's beside the point. Come on. Alright, that guy's dead. Yeah, there you go. I had the killing blow there. Everyone knows I did. Come on. Oh no, he's hitting it with like water. We got Sage, we got a Scholar, Dragoon, Ninja, and then a Samurai. Mad respect for the Samurai. This is going incredibly well. I've seen this fight go very wrong on multiple occasions. I've been stunned, oh no. Oh, fuck. What? I wasn't even there! Everyone saw that. You all saw that. You all saw that. There's no way. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm sure I messed up something. But come on, man. I got stuck. I got stunned, which is my fault. I shouldn't have got stunned, probably. But, man. Oh, I died again. Dude, come on. You guys gotta heal me a little better than that. I can't just magically, like, heal myself. Come on, bro. I'm so disappointed. Well, you know, what would this entire adventure be without me dying humiliating deaths, right? I said it at the beginning, and I'll say it again. Not super good at this. Oh, you gotta hit the Corona. Not to be confused with the beautiful beer from Mexico. Was that it? Did we get him? We got him! Man, I feel like that fight used to take way longer. Did we skip Soar? Is that what did we skip Soar? Keep making that joke. That joke will not stop fucking be funny to me. Alright, I'm gonna have to give it to a healer because they both revived me at least once. And I have to give it to the Scholar. Because, oh, the Scholar disappeared, then the Sage gets it. Alright. Yeah, I'm not getting any comms for that. I'm the only one that died, and I died twice. Maximum embarrassment achieved. I still don't understand how I got shoved, though. I thought it was like, I moved, okay, fine, but I just didn't understand. It's like some Zelda-ass stuff. It's like, oh yeah. Boop. Looks like the key, like a bigger version of the key from Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning that opens the submarine. I say that because my wife and I were watching that for like 20 minutes today. Oh, I was trying to get one of our crystals back. Oh, recrystal the crystal. X marks the spot, man.
War, light, love.
Oh, starting to get the radio chat back.
Idolin. Receiver blessing. S'more.
They can't jam our comms anymore. We're getting our Heidelin comms back. Look at that texture. Look at that floor texture. That was beautiful. My hat is in the way. But is it really in the way when it's the best thing on screen? Oh, it's the Asians. Oh, he's with the dude. Oh no.
So falls the Lord of Mists, as did all others before him. How many times does this make, warrior of light? Ah, how much you have grown. Far beyond the limits of mere mortals.
Because I'm swole.
He has what we seek.
That he does. The key to Azizla and the secrets of Alag.
Man, where is Midgardstormer when you need him, man? He wants to hide in my back pocket and he's not going to do anything about this.
Regained the blessing of light, albeit at a fraction of its former strength.
Some shenanigans, dude.
My thanks to you, Asian. And to you as well, Warrior of Light, for saving us the effort of slaying Bismark. Now that the key is within our grasp, the path to the heavens shall at last be laid bare.
Okay, now it looks like the ships from Halo Wars. So, it's just a man. It does everything. Man, it's only the plot armor that's stopping me from absolutely whooping on them right now. I don't understand, why don't they just kill me right there? Just like don't want to feel like wasting their time, or they know it'd be harder?
Deeds shall the wrongs of antiquity be righted, and man reclaim the reins of history.
It's locked down. I just don't understand. It's like, why wouldn't you just try and kill me? If I'm that much of a thorn in the side of everyone. He's Peter Pan. Well, that's neat. I don't remember that at all. I mean, I've been there, obviously, but like... Is that the island where Sonic the Hedgehog hangs out? Looks a little different than I remember. Must be the Chaos Emeralds, I guess. Forgive me, Tiberius. Had I known what was happening, mayhap I could have done something to stop them. Alas, Wedge and I were still sealed within the engine room and heard naught of the struggle until it was over. And now, for all our efforts, the Archbishop holds the very thing we sought to keep from him. But all is not lost, and we yet live, and we know their destination. Let us give chase and bring an end to their machinations. Let us go. Let us leave. I'll keep making that joke until it gets old, which is never. Though we failed to secure the key, we must not forget the succeeded in ridding the realm of another primal, and prevented the Vanu's lands from being consumed in doing so. The Zundu, at least, shall be glad for our deeds this day. Let us go and inform Chief Sano of our victory. Sid and the others will need a moment to tend to the Enterprise besides. Alright, let's go talk to the Chief.
Wait, something is amiss.
Well, it must be if you're having voice lines all of a sudden. Oh, yeah, that's right, the Empire. I forgot about them already, and then now here they are. Causing problems. Let me run in there, I can take them. I can take all of them.
Imperial troops. And they have already secured the area.
They don't have stupid, like, purple magic to stop me from doing anything.
Reveal yourselves at once!
Yeah, let's do it. Let's reveal ourselves right now. I'll fight all these dudes.
And there I was, expecting more beastmen. Who are you?
I thought Ishgardians responsible for the disappearance of our scouts, but I see now that I was mistaken.
Oh. It's Varys? Look at that headgear, man.
Just as Wire observed. The Warrior of Light is wont to appear at the most inopportune times.
Oh yeah, that's right. Ryo. I forgot all about that. The pink-haired elf chick with the name that no one could pronounce if they tried. This is so good.
The Warrior of Light? He who bested Van Baelsar?
It would seem that the famous hero of Eorzea seeks Aziz's Lar as well.
Why is the Emperor here? That's weird.
Hardly unexpected. The secrets of the Allagan's power to bind icons to their will could scarcely fail to interest the scions of the Seventh Dawn. You know as well as we what will ensue should these insatiable creatures be allowed to roam free. That their very existence threatens the life of this star. We but disagree on the solution to the problem.
Genocide has ever been the Empire's favored recourse. And that is why we will continue to oppose your every attempt to claim Eorzea.
You do not hesitate to speak your mind, even when your every word could be your last. Alas, your sentiments betray the narrowness of your view. The fate of Eorzea and its inhabitants is of little concern next to the fate of the world. 'Tis my solemn charge as Emperor to bring the icons to heel. If this requires the extermination of certain elements, then so be it.
I will say, if dude can do one thing right, it's move that cape like an absolute chad. They need that for an emote. Just like if you have a cape and use it, you can just flop the cape out. It'd be sick.
No, don't! They are not his thralls!
Just let me go get them, dude. I can do it right now. I can drop them all in like 2 seconds. Or someone else could do it. That's fine. I'm cool with that too.
Where did that come from?
Take cover!
Lucia! She got a Magitech and it's white.
Your Radiance, we must withdraw.
Oh, is that the super airship they built another one of? Had to have a dragon to take it down last time. That is a big boy.
We shall meet again, warrior of light. On that you have my word.
Uses the ninja smoke ball by shooting a shot from the airship in the air. I don't remember what happens with that
So
airship,
Garlemald
if anything.
too has designs on Azisla. But why would the Emperor himself elect to lead the expedition?
That's what I'm saying. It's not really his usual jam to go out and do something like that. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would stand less than 20 paces from the Emperor of Garlemald, Varus Sols Galvus in the flesh. I assume the commander that accompanied him must be the legatus whom the centurion spoke. Ah, pray forgive me. This is neither the time nor the place for such idle speculation. Pray return to the Emprises at once. It occurs to me that our friends may have run afoul of Imperial forces as well. I have yet to apprise Chief Sanu of all that occurred, but once I have, we'll rejoin you at the airship. She just standing there? Lucia, UG. Ah, the armor? I had it sent here as a precautionary measure. Just dropping that? Well, you know, you're a little bit of a Deus Ex Machina type thing, but you know what? That's okay. That is okay. Alright, well, you know as well as I do. We gotta fly, because otherwise we gotta go. Like I'm saying, like, we don't have to walk. They could have had the drop point, like, over here or something, but they put it way over here because they felt zesty enough to do that. That's fine, they can do that if they want. Who am I to say otherwise? I'm sure Sid saw the giant airship overhead. Wait, can you still see it? Is it like overhead? You can see it somewhere? Just wondered. No, does not appear so. Okay. Thank the 12 you're alive, Tiberius. When that battleship appeared and fired on the village, we feared the game was up for you and Alphino. What in the seven hells happened out there? First the Archbishop turns up with an Ascian in tow, and now the goddamn Emperor pays us a visit? What is this, a procession of notable bastards? Who's next, the Keeper of the Seventh Bloody Gate? I don't know what that is, but, you know. No one so notable, Master Garland. I am happy to report the Zundu were overjoyed to learn of Bismarck's demise. Chief Sanu sends his warmest regards, Tiberius. There is much talk of westerly winds. Miraculously, none suffered lasting harm during the raid. It would seem the Zundu were taken entirely unawares, and wisely chose to offer no resistance. I sense I have no more to fear from the Empire for the present, at least. Had the Emperor truly been intent on their extermination, Oxundu would already have been leveled. Plainly, Varus is only interested in reaching Al-Azla. Speaking of which, if you're all ready to continue the chase, the Enterprise is as well. Shall we? Is Lucia coming too? She just here? She just wants to go? I mean, I think she's Garlean, I think? What you gotta say now? And what will we find on the end of the road? Indeed. Wait a minute, was that? What's his face? Or they load up the thing? Oh, they did. Well, hey. Cool. Well, you always use the extra firepower. I'm just thinking about what's his face. Can't think of his name all of a sudden. Lest you wonder, Wedge was able to calculate the heading indicated by the beam of light emitted by the key. If Allah's law is in that direction, we'll find it. The Soleil may have lead on us, but she's no Enterprise. We'll catch them, you'll see. And what's his name? Nero. I kind of looked at the back of the head of Nero, so I was thinking maybe it was Nero. But I wasn't really looking super hard, so... Could have also just been the back of her head, too. I wasn't really paying attention.
I did not think that I would ever have occasion to pilot a suit of Magitech armor again. Least of all under these circumstances.
Yep, she got that Garlean gem in her forehead.
My full name is Lucia Go Junius, and I was born a citizen of Garlemald.
Junius. Is she related to that chick we killed in ARR?
Ah, that explains it. When we first met in Ishgard, I very nearly called you Livia.
Oh, man.
Livia? Livia Sasjunius? The tribunus who served under Gaius van Baelsar?
Yeah?
Aye, she was my sister, though we spent little time together. After our parents were killed in an uprising, we were sent to live in different households, setting us on separate paths. Livia felt at home on the battlefield and chose to become a soldier, while I underwent training to become a spy.
Then, Ishgard was...
My mission. It was believed that Allagan relics of great worth were stored in the vault, and I was sent to investigate. Though I was given little information at the time, I now suspect I was searching for the key we but recently lost. And then I met Sir Emmerich. 'Twas his usefulness to my mission which prompted me to approach him, but I soon found myself drawn to him for other reasons.
Imagine what those could be.
He too was a prisoner of his past, judged for his heritage as a bastard son of the Archbishop. Yet unlike my sister and I, he did not curse his fate. He simply rose above it.
The thing that's funny about Lucia is, like, her hair's kind of cringe, but she's able to pull it off. The side-shaved hair is, like,
In time,
overplayed.
I came to realize that I had found a man worth following, and a new home besides. And when I subsequently confessed all to Sir Emmerich, he was good enough to accept me into his service.
Ballin'.
I do not question your loyalty to Sir Emmerich. 'Tis your loyalty to your sister which concerns me.
Oh, okay.
I have long been of the opinion that those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future. My sister fought for her convictions and for those she held dear. So do I. So must we all.
Pragmatic.
Well, I, for one, am happy to welcome a fellow Garlean to our merry band. Especially one who can make Magitech armor sing.
Chief, we should be getting close.
Once we break through those clouds, we'll be right where the light was pointing. Right where Azizlar should be.
I always forget that Biggs has that, like, Irish,
Hold
Scottish,
on,
whatever
everyone.
accent. Only Irish or Scottish people who hear me say that they're... My brain, unless I hear them for a while, I can't ever remember which one it is. But that's obviously what they were going for.
Look! I think that's it!
I can't imagine what you mean. The large floating rock city. I like the little rope thing. It's supposed to stop someone from falling out. Don't fall out. It's a big rope. I always forget how big Eorzea is. It's kind of a crazy place.
Is that... Allagan? Aye. There's no mistaking their handiwork.
What was that?
Some sort of barrier.
She won't hold, Chief! She's breaking up!
I've lost the auxiliary propeller!
Sid, it's no use! We must return to Ishgard and find another way!
God damn it all! Why do the Allegans always have to make everything so bloody complicated?
I'd be asking that all the time, honestly. There's always some problem we have to deal with. Now we barely finished repairing the damage incurred during our sky fishing trip. On the other hand, any landing you can walk away from, as they say. I can only presume the Soleil passed through the barrier unscathed. That would certainly explain why the Vanu called it a key. Assuming Sid is correct, and I have no reason to believe he is not. The Vanu's key is required to pass through the barrier protecting Yshtola, but even without it, we must find a way to reach the Isle. I shall have everyone convene at the seat of the Lord Commander that we might discuss how to best proceed. As before, make yourself known to the guardsman when you arrive, and he shall show you in. Okay. Well, now we gotta find it. Nothing's ever straightforward in Final Fantasy XIV. Am I wrong? You know, am I crazy? Am I talking crazy? Where can you even take the airship to, anyway? No, I don't want to go to the laptop. I just wanted to see where you would take me if I asked. Okay. I think it's the Forgotten Knight we want. You stand between the... Okay, I just want to see what it would say. Anything different than normal? It does not. Alright. Ah, you returned. Sir Amarak and the others await you within. Yes. Alright, 1 second. Alright, so let's see what Amarak's got for us.
In summary, the Isle owes its lofty position to the industry of the Allegans. And we can be all but certain that the Archbishop and his cronies are enjoying the view from its top.
I see.
If we are to join them, we will first need to pass through the Isle's etheric barrier, which is, alas, more powerful than most. Powerful enough to make a mess of a perfectly good airship at any rate. As far as I can gather, the barrier mechanism draws ether from the surrounding environment and polarizes its elemental aspect to produce what is, in effect, a wall of lightning.
It seems plain that without the Vanu's key, any attempt to reach the Isle will end in failure.
Couldn't we just do the thing we've been doing every time there's a barrier, and then just get the right aspect of Aether to punch through it? We've done it like twice now.
Alas, the key was careless enough to leave without us, and I don't think the Vanu keep a spare.
Master Garland, based on your experience, is there no other way that we might breach the barrier?
Well, in the past, we've beaten similar barriers by nullifying them with elemental converters.
That's what I'm saying. Unless it's like so stupidly powerful you can't.
But the one we're up against this time dwarfs aught we've encountered before. The Enterprise simply isn't large enough to bear the requisite amount of crit.
Oops.
I'm reminded of the quantity needed to nullify Leviathan's command of the sea. A veritable mountain of crystals that could only be borne by lashing 2 galleons together to form a twin vessel, scarcely able to propel itself, much less fly.
That said, we're not without options. If it isn't feasible to nullify the barrier, we might try piercing it.
How?
We create a ram of condensed ether and mount it on my ship. There's just one problem. I don't have the faintest idea how to build one. It's going to take a true authority in the field, I reckon.
Would that the Archons were still with us.
But yesterday evening, I chanced to find Mistress Tataru in unusually high spirits. Assuming I understood her excited ramblings correctly, she has acquired a clue, pointing to the whereabouts of one such individual.
Oh, we can find one of our bros? Let's go.
An Archon? Truly?
Don't understand like why they just like refer to them as Archons. I must have missed something.
Fortune favors the righteous, eh? Well then, let's not waste any time. While you go and look for our missing friend, I'll work on modifying the Enterprise. Her hull will need reinforcing to bear the punishment, not to mention a mount for the ram. Just you wait, my pretty. By the time I'm finished, you'll be an airship reborn.
A reborn airship? We already had to fish her out of a dungeon in the first place after you crashed her and lost your memory, like a goob. But what do I know? What? I'm just a simple man with hat, you know? I'll walk around in this thing without finding where I need to go. Alright, I'm kind of interested in this diversion. If we had to do a diversion, this would be one of the ones I would take. So much so, we're going to take the stairs. See what Tataru's got to say. Welcome back, Tiberius. How goes the mission? Did you manage to catch up with the Archbishop and his cronies? I mean, sorta, but not really. So you finally arrived at Al-Isla only to find your way barred by some sort of barrier? Typical. Yeah, I know she's not wrong about that. But it's not all bad news. I've made progress in the search of our friends. Don't worry, Tiberius. We'll get to Al-Isla yet. When you fled for the victory feast, you used the ancient water course beneath the city, right? Well, shortly after things went back to normal in Ul'dah, I asked Marshal Tarapin to have the tunnel searched. A logical place to look. Oh, that's... Oh, no. I should gotta pay attention to who's saying what. A logical place to look. If there was that, you lost contact with Minfilia, Thancred, and Yshtola, was it not? Dare I ask what the Marshal found? I don't actually know. Pippin's message just said that there had been a discovery and that we were to come to the Hall of Flame at our earliest convenience. I dare not think what it might be. We shall all depart at once. Tataru, let Ariange know to find us in Ul'dah. He'll wish to be present as well. Yes, sir. Interesting that... I keep forgetting that Ariange... And, like, why was he meeting with the Ascians? I want to know. It still has not revealed that I recall. You know what I mean? Like, is he a bad dude? I need to know. Inquiring minds, as I have often said, need to know. Or wish to know. Oh gosh, the portal right on my face. Those Reapers, they don't know, they don't have any respect for nobody. Okay. Where are we going? Oh, right over there? Well, then we'll just walk up there then. We'll just go up there then. There he is. We are grateful for your assistance, Marshal Tarapin. You saved your grace and father both. 'Tis the least I can do to repay you. Forgive me for my impatience, Marshal, but your missive mentioned a discovery? Yes, of course. Per your request, I had my men scour the waterways. Almost immediately we encountered a difficulty. The entire section of tunnel had collapsed. With the mineral concern's cooperation, however, we were able to remove the rubble, which yielded the battered bodies of a dozen crystal braves. Go on. BD's, Master Alphino. Your friends were not among the deceased. That alone is cause for hope. And then there is this. Oh. It's when Yshtola gave up being a conjurer or whatever. It's Yshtola's wand. I had assumed as much. If I may, Marshal. What's we doing? Doesn't use his little goggles. "'Tis as I did surmise. Judging by the etheric imprint that lingereth yet upon the wand, I had assuredly been employed by casting of a most uncommon magic." Namely? The very first that man did conceive to traverse great distances, and the ancient precursor to all methods of travel that utilized the life stream. Lo. The spell entaileth the reduction of the corporeal form into its constituent aether. that the caster might enter the life stream and ride its currents thereby. Unlike the teleportation magics of modern times, it requireth not a lengthy incantation. That Yshtola should choose to employ such a spell bespeaketh the need for haste. All of which would suggest she managed to escape. Would that it were so simple. Know that the scholars of Sharlayan forbade the use of this spell, and with good reason. The caster hath but limited control over his course. For every mage who came safe unto his destination, another will be set adrift in the life stream, never to emerge. What? No, you can't mean. Be not downcast, my friends, for there is yet hope. 'Tis like that Ystola's passage hath left traces in the life stream. Could we but follow these forms to the point to which magic was invoked, we may yet find her. Oh, that's right, I just thought about it. We gotta go to, like, Old Sharlayan and all that stuff and meet the goblins, and Master Matoya's up there. I bet she's gonna have something to do with this. I forgot all about that section of this. To the Sildith excavation site, then. Our thanks for your aid, Marshal. Do not mention it. I shall pray for Lady Ystola's safe return. Okay, so we gotta go to the Sildith excavation site. I have no idea what that is. So we're just gonna hop, skip, and jump over to Blackbird Station there. We're just gonna teleport out there if I can. Stop being bad at navigating the map. That's a fancy samurai. Bye, fancy samurai man. Alright. Let's have a little jaunt over there. My flying motorcycle. Yeah, I forgot all about, like, Master Matoya and, like, the whole thing over there. Like, that's where you get you unlock the Alexander raids and the whole thing. I forgot all about that. Evidence of Ystola's passage will have been made faint by time, but mayhaps some scant traces yet remain to guide our steps. I don't think we've heard Uriange's new voice actor once yet. If we have, I don't remember. It's a rock wall, of course. The trail leadeth to the north and east, unto the bosom of the Twelveswood. Are you certain? Aye, there is no mistake. Thither hath Yshtola journeyed. And yet the Gridanians have reported no sightings. We must take this to mean that she is still adrift. If it be so, I dare fear for our friend. Contrary to its name, the life stream is more akin to a raging torrent. Linger over long in the midst of the maelstrom, and the aether of that formeth one's soul shall surely be scattered, nearer to be reformed. We have no time to waste. Uriange, pray explore all possible options for reversing the effects of this forbidden magic. Tiberius, Tataru, we shall press on to Gridania and petition the Elder Seedseer's aid. I mean, she does seem to have a vibe for that sort of thing, so... I do remember her coming out of the live stream later on, so... Although I just kind of, like, assumed that it was going to be like, oh yeah, I just realized we can just go, we're going to go to Nafika's altar. Back in the Gridania. Look at my dinosaur. Kids wish you had a dinosaur right now. And if you do have a dinosaur, it's not as cool as my dinosaur. That's just a fact. Okay. Oh, I should probably just use the Should just use the Aetherite to move myself from point A to point B, you know? Conjurer's Guild. Alright, where's the peep? Ah, here we are. It is said that the elementals perceive the life stream. If, as we suspect, Yshtola is still adrift in the midst, they may be able to find her. But if we are to appeal to them for assistance, we must needs do so through their chosen, the Pajal. It is imperative, therefore, that we speak with Khan Isena without delay. I have already requested an audience with the Elder Seedseer. She will receive us in the Lotus Stand presently. We need but speak with the Conjurer yonder to be admitted. What? Just this Conjurer guy? No way. The Elder Seedseer awaits. Please follow me. Tell me all your secrets. I need to know. Man. Come on, Connie. We haven't talked since that whole Moogle debacle a while back. Be welcome, my friends, and speak freely. I gather your suit will admit no delay. It will not, my lady. Pray forgive the abrupt nature of our request, but it is a matter of life and death. She done be stuck up in that thing. It's crazy. It's crazy. I see. As you say, we must needs act swiftly if we are to free Yshtola from the ungentle pull of the life stream. And as you've surmised, we cannot do this unaided. However...
In requesting the Elemental's assistance to find Yshtola, you must needs be aware of one difficulty. A difficulty born of the fundamental difference between man and Elemental.
That being?
In perceiving the world around him, man relies upon senses such as sight and sound. For the sake of convenience, he gives names to such things as are near or dear to him. Being formed of pure ether, however, such concepts are foreign to the Elementals. Instead, they perceive by observing the ebb and flow of the energies of life.
That kind of sounds like what Yshtola's eyes are going to be doing.
So profound a division cannot be bridged with simple discourse. The Elementals' voices stir not the air, and thus reach not our ears, while our words are but wind to them. Though we seers can commune with them through feelings, naught that we can impart will serve to aid them in identifying Yshtola. Nay, they must needs be presented with ether which is akin to hers. If you could but find a family member.
Oh! I know just the person!
You do?
Yshtola has a sister who came to live in Gridania. She told me about her once.
I completely forgot about this plotline. Like, completely.
That is most fortunate indeed. Pray, seek this sister out then, and bring her to Evershade. There, we shall petition the Great One's aid in finding your lost companion.
I do kind of miss the old Connie Senna a little bit, but I do think the new one is better. Just saying, I think she is. Just maybe. Just maybe. If memory serves, Yshtola's sister is named Ymithra. Oh, and you know her too, don't you? Know her, do you? Well, then that ought to make things easier. Anyway, she spends most of her time around the Apalu Falls, which is what I call, let's look for her there, which is exactly where I was thinking she'd be. Whenever I'm thinking back about it, and I think I remember, like, going there one time for this specific thing. It was like that, and then the recruiting of that little girl for the Bristol Braves. I love how this series has kind of just become like, what does what does Tiberius remember? What does he remember? Turns out Jack and Squat, he remembers like little bits here and there, and that's it. I do wonder. I probably can't do it right now because I'm in New Game Plus. Ymithra. Ymithra. Greetings, Tiberius. What brings you here today? I see that you have companions. Lady Thermithra, it is an honor to meet you. My name is Alphino Levier, and this is Tataru Taro. You know, did we meet her before? I don't remember meeting her before. Am I, like, losing my mind? So you are my sister's comrades in the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. When I heard that your people were being pursued, I desperately sought to reach Yshtola, but I thought all mine efforts were to no avail. Now I know why. A hidden, forbidden spell of all things that she should be so reckless. But what's done is done. I thank you for bringing word to me. Needless to say, I should be glad to help. Though we were born of different mothers, our veins course with the same father's blood. I hope this will be enough for the elementals. Come, let us make for the Evershade at once. Yeah, the tree. The big tree from, like, the beginning of the game. Where he fought that Ascian that one time. Everyone has such great posture. I wish I had posture, like, half as good as these people.
Let us begin. Raya-O, Arun, if you would.
Gingers. I definitely remember this being a big deal when it happened the first time.
Hearken to me, O great ones. Pray give yourselves to the life stream, a drifting soul to find.
It's Taro over there up into her thighs in water.
Please, Yshtola. Please come back to us.
You know, after everything we've done for the elementals, I figured they could give us a hand, you know what I mean?
There. Now!
Turns out she's disfigured and horrible. No, what she is completely naked. But you know, I ain't arguing, necessarily. I say many things, but I am still a man. Get out of the way! Alright, I appreciate this chivalry, fine. Be chivalrous, I accept it. Thanks for being a nice lady. This one she takes up being a black mage, though. She was using her fancy conjurer stick for a long time.
A room has been readied at the roost. Pray, bear her thither at once.
Thither. Yes, thither. That dude is tall. Especially if you look at him from Tataru's perspective.
All that remains is to pray, my friends.
We didn't hire voice actors for these two right now. Oh, Yshtola. You're crying for a second, you're fine. Just seeing her face again, I've been so worried. Alright. Well, having saved Yshtola, I think it's a good jumping off point for the time being. I have to say, things are going along nicely. But, either that or not, there's only one thing left, and it's nothing. No, it's till next time.